got streamers keep disrespecting Black Americans, bro. Max, man, I feel like Max ain't really done nothing, or he hasn't really done anything to make the people mad. I don't know. What have I seen? Like, folks just been mad at his music opinions or whatnot. But the first thing that happened was, it was like, he said something adjacent to the topic of Black people in no culture. What he said wasn't the same as what Kai said when Kai, a child of Caribbean immigrants, was like, Black people don't got culture. He did say that, but what Max said was a bit different. He was like, if I wanted to pull up the clip, I don't know, but he was saying more like, growing up Black, it like felt like you had no culture or something like that. Like, his was a little different than what Kai was saying, but I don't agree with it all the way. But I can see like what he meant. Like, growing up Black, that shit wasn't like, we didn't get the fun parts. So, like, you know, white people love the cool shit we do, and like love to watch the Black movies and rap music, but like, growing up Black, that shit wasn't good. Or not growing up because you was, it, like, you know, I just was Black and growing up, that shit didn't feel good. Just seeing like growing up in that Black environment, like, it was some good parts, but like the overall consensus of it was like, damn, we gotta come up, this shit not good. But I don't know if that was what he was saying exactly. I'm just giving extreme benefit of the doubt. But you could make that argument, and there's a way to approach that argument without discrediting all the good shit we do. Cause nigga, we're the most entertaining people in the world. Everybody love this to cop our swag. Everybody want to be Black without being Black, basically.
Videos on the regular, y'all know I don't really like to involve myself in these diaspora wars between other melanated people. I believe in the sentiment that I'm every. Instead, my strategy is to attack white supremacy. The reason I even made my channels was because I seen a influx of all of these white men with huge platforms that was being openly racist towards Black people. Think of Charlie Kirk before he got popped, Matt Walsh, Steven Crowder, Nick Fuentes, all of these big ass, you know, conservative pages of white men that was openly racist. I was like, hell no, we need to get on their ass. So I made my channels to primarily attack white supremacy, and I feel like the more that I do that and the more that we do that, everything else will fall in line. And the thing about these diaspora wars between my melanated people, that's what they would want us to do. I think of it in the sense of someone like 50 Cent. He only comes at other Black men, but he would never step toe to toe with a white person. I would love to see 50 Cent troll Elon Musk the way he do all these other Black men. But the thing is, he would never do it, bro, because of the power dynamic, and you know, he know his place. He would never disrespect another white man. With that being said, though, I have been seeing a uptake of the disrespect of Black Americans. There was a video with the Haitian lady. She was calling Black Americans dirty. I skipped past that. I was coming across a lot of videos of Africans talking about us.
Y'all so dumb, man. The fucking, like, man, bro, like the Black people that are like not Black American, cause that's why you got to make the distinction. Like, again, I'm not into the diaspora wars and whatnot, but there's an importance to being Black American. I mean, I'm pretty sure we was the first ones to be called Black. You know, the Black slaves that were our ancestors, that was called Black, probably one of the first, the most earliest examples. But everybody else is called, most of the time they're called Black second. Like, you know, they could be Nigerian, or just for example, or you could be like Jamaican or something. We're Black. or African American, which is just still Black for the most part. But yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna just let
all those. I'm not no end of no war, but if they come at Black people, you know I'm gonna stand up for that. The Black Americans, like, what the fuck? Talk about we ungrateful and lazy and shit.
these slide. I'm gonna let them slide. But yesterday I came across a tweet of a huge streamer that, you know, had this to say about Black Americans, and I couldn't take it no more.
Bro, everyone wanna be from somewhere, bro. Everyone wants to be from somewhere, bro. We all want a place to belong. Imagine growing up with no culture, gang.
Yeah, yikes. He didn't articulate that in the best way. If you say them words, no culture, niggas gonna get on your ass. Well, rightfully so. So, being uneducated or not the most well-spoken isn't an excuse all the way. But Again, what he said is not the same as what Kai said. It's not to that caliber.
I grew up with no culture.
Yeah.
I grew up with no culture, bro.
This is a streamer named Platboy Max. He said he grew up having no culture. I believe he's a black American. He has 2 African American parents. This is very ignorant of him to say. Okay, I don't want to attack him. I just want to kind of educate him. Just looking at him, he is a typical black American man. You know what I'm saying? This is the culture. Whether you want to admit it or not, the way we dress, the way we cut our hair, the way we style ourselves, that is a part of the culture. Max has a high taper, temp fade. You know what I'm saying? These are black American things, right? The way he has his afro, involving himself in the whole rap game, the way you talk, the slang that you're using while you speak, that is
literally that, like, black people have no culture, right? Rap music, that's not all our culture, but that's one of the most relevant forms of media in the world right now. Niggas love that shit. Niggas want to emulate the swag of that. Niggas want to recreate that. Niggas like, come on. That should end the argument right there.
The culture, Max. Crazy thing about it, y'all. This man, Max, literally, I think a day ago as well, went to China, right? He went to China to do a live stream. And
that's where he completely lost me. I don't fuck with that shit at all. Like, I don't fuck with the other Asian girl that just rap songs and just say nigga. I block the fuck out that shit. I don't even want to see it just to get mad at it. Her shit, the Queen Vaughn, that shit whack. I don't mess with no other cultures or races just straight stealing our shit and just repackaging it. Like, what the fuck? Bro, no, that shit not cool. They think you ain't no problem with just straight up stealing our shit. Bro, that shit stealing, bro. But I guess over there, they cool with that.
You had Chinese people there acting like black Americans, bro. Just take a look at this shit. This video right here is crazy, right? So
that's just so fucking whack.
In China. Look.
Even, what make this clip even worse? Look over to the fucking right. What the fuck is Nina Lin doing right here? Are you crazy, nigga? Get that bitch off the screen.
Like, I don't mind when people, you know, dress like black Americans, but it's like when people like say dumb shit like him, and then you see this, bro. You see how influential we are, right? Look at him. Look what he has on. Look what he has on. Look what she has on. Look what they're doing. And he's just sitting bobbing his dumb ass head.
That is Nina Lin, right?
This type of stuff
irritates
me, bro. Y'all got, like, you have a platform, bro. You can't be coming on here saying dumb shit like that. We have no culture. Look at the culture. These people embrace the culture. Like it's literally just a prime example of, like, bro, you can mock black culture and get so far, but when black people do it, it's never acknowledged. Oh, bro, we have, like, I understand the frustration, bro. I truly do. Now let's bring up Casanova.
I don't want to wait.
Knowledge. Oh, bro, we have, like, I understand.
Wait.
Understand the frustration.
I don't think that's her.
Bro, I truly do. Now let's bring up Casanet, right? He is another streamer, and he has something similar to say like this about black Americans, but this was like 2 years ago, you know, not to try to give him grace, but it was an older clip just for context.
All my mods who are not cultured at all, stop riding. I don't want to hear, like, when I'm asking general questions, I'm not asking y'all niggas. Stop riding. Niggas is black. You're black. You're just black. You're just fully American. You're African American, bro. That's it. How was that see you in 30? That wasn't an insult. That was strictly, you're black. You're not Trinidadian. You're not Jamaican. You're not African. You're not word.
Yeah, this nigga tweaking.
You're not Ghanaian. You're not Dominican. You're not Puerto Rican.
So essentially, he's saying all of those things are better than being black Americans. That's what he's saying without saying it, which is crazy to me, y'all.
Anybody that say black Americans don't got no culture, you are 100% absolutely wrong. Listen, every single race took something from the black American culture. Everybody
say it again. Say it again. Hey. Big shout out to Duke too, man. Me and Duke go way back. We both from the 2K community, right? Both from South Carolina. That's my dog, man. Duke, me and Duke day ones. I watched this man grow from 0 to the 1 million subscribers that he has today, bro, and vice versa, man. Shout out to Duke. That's my dog.
Culture yet nobody want to give us credit when credit is due. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to act like we ain't got no culture. Whole time, we one of the most influential people ever.
Tell them again.
Black people, and I'm really talking about black Americans, are some of the most influential. I'm talking about from music, fashion, food, hairstyle, man, everything, bro. Everybody got
the way we rock our the shiesties and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's so, you know what, bro? It's so much influence, but people never want to give the credit where the credit is due, right? But you want to use it and then be like, no, we all made this shit. No, bro. Come on, man. Let's just keep it respectful, bro. There's nothing wrong with admitting where shit come from.
They're talking about black Americans don't got no culture. Come on now. Come on, man. Even got them over there in China, Japan.
We just seen on Black Boy Max stream, right?
They be trying to goddamn imitate what we do over here. I seen a Chinese nigga. Man.
With the dreads.
Man, everybody be copying shit we do, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, if you really pay attention to a nigga, the whole world be copying black American culture, bro. I promise you, everybody wanna be a nigga, but nobody wanna be a nigga.
Come on.
You know facts. Everybody wanna, you know what I'm saying, act like us, talk like us, you know what I'm saying, make music like us, wear what we wear. But when it comes to actually accepting the title,
I don't care about folks rocking the style, but you gotta get a respect where the respect is due. You can't be out here dressing like us, talking like us, walking like us, and then disrespecting us. That's my thing, right? So
everybody always say some crazy shit like, nah, I ain't black.
I know black.
My family is from this place, that place. Hey, do your research, bro. Start really paying attention, bro.
African Americans in this country are the only groups, they have no culture.
Right.
It depends on who you meet, where you meet them. 2 value systems in the African American culture. Name 2 taboos in the African American cultural system. Name 2 traditions, by the way, in the African American cultural system.
This nigga dumb as fuck. Name 2 values or traditions. Well, excuse me?
You have no culture. Nancy, you've been here, born here. Why would you be surprised if I say African Americans don't have a culture? What, twerking?
Seen several videos from
twerking is funny.
On it. And while seemingly
but let's just look at that, right? Twerking, moving your butt, right? Twerking is so bad, but when they move their butt in every other culture, it's just an art form, right?
And has some interesting points of view, is spewing lots of white supremacist ideas of blackness and colonialism. He particularly hones in on Black Americans and Haitians, and as you can imagine, I was all ears on both sides of this combo. What's worse is the women having the conversation with him didn't have the bandwidth or capacity to speak on these topics. And if there's one thing that really grinds my gears, is people who paint broad strokes and completely leave out the historical nuance and geopolitics that are crucial, especially when discussing anyone in the diaspora's history, culture, language, and current socioeconomic positioning in the modern world post-colonialism. To say that Black Americans have no culture boldly is to admit publicly that you're unqualified to continue the conversation. He is correct that there is no one singular unified Black American culture. That would be similar to you saying all of West Africa has a singular culture, because America is comparable to a continent size-wise. Black American culture is American culture, which is consumed globally and emulated globally, but not able to ascertain which aspects of that culture are Black. Furthermore, the bastardization of that culture that America exports. Prime example.
Hey, look, yep.
We have to discuss the socialization of anti-Black sentiment throughout the diaspora when it comes to America, and that's seen from educators down to laymen, and this man appears to be no different. Because according to you, twerking is not a valid part of African American culture, even though it comes from your culture and our ancestors. So why is this dance considered traditional and cultural?
I just said the same
but
shit.
Twerking for us couldn't be a part of African American culture. Black American culture is unique and has developed in America over the last 400 years. Black spirituality and worship in the Black church has been a central institution.
Even though I don't really agree with it, but
as a hub for community, social justice, central 400 years. Black spirituality and worship in the Black church has been a central and vital institution.
Even though I don't really agree with it, but
as a hub for community, social justice, and spiritual support. Religion has provided a source of strength and hope in face of a systemic oppression, which is where a lot of our traditions stem from. Black American spirituality, Louisiana voodoo, and hoodoo, which developed from the Middle Passage and thrived during our time here on the plantation, is a direct result of our African origins coupled with our new existence here in America, which is no different than Santeria in Cuba, DR, PR. If you're in America, there's a difference between a black funeral, black wedding, black church, black christening, black prom, versus white versions of these.
Literally.
These are our tradition.
Literally,
And
even the
this is
prom
what we
culture. I
developed
forgot
here.
about prom culture. The way we, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to talk down on prom culture, the way we get fly with it. You know what I'm saying? We do all that. That's black culture. You know what I'm saying? So many of these things are, and you don't realize it, bro.
Same things that you attribute to any other African or Latin American culture, these parts of our culture are just not exported to the world, so you don't think they exist. Soul food, which can be traced back to the culinary practices of enslaved Africans in the American South, blending African traditions with European techniques, inspiration from the natives, and ingredients and cooking methods available during slavery. It's unique to Black Americans, and it varies by region, same as food varies by any region anywhere in the world. Our value systems are family and community. We have collectivistic
Cookouts.
values, placing a strong emphasis on family closeness, community bonding, and solidarity is a core value in most, if not all, Black American communities. Children are often raised to show great respect for their elders, seeking
Literally.
guidance and reverence as they age and as we mature. Art, which is the most exported and marketed part of our culture. From the Harlem Renaissance to today, Black Americans have made immense contributions to the art. For example, literature, writers like Langston Hughes define the Harlem Renaissance. Visual art, our dances, our music, which have been consumed globally for the last century. Every
Like,
popular genre of music,
Dizzy
blues,
Gillespie.
jazz, hip hop, praise and worship, gospel, rock and roll, and country are all Black American culture. Clothing and style are Black American culture, street style, hip hop style. And you say about our language, we have AAVE, we have Gullah Geechee, we have Creole. People speak differently in Texarkana. People speak differently in South Carolina versus the North versus the Midwest.
Hell yeah.
America is this roughly the size of Europe. But to say America and Black Americans have no culture is not only lazy, it's playing into the trope that we are the lost Africans.
Literally.
And also lends itself to they don't know where they come from.
Shout out to this brother, man. He do amazing breakdowns, very intellectually, okay, man. He know what he talking about. Show him some love. But that's it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm every nigga, right? I don't feed into.
But hey, they don't know where they come from. Sorry to break it to you, man. This spooky thing called slavery happened, and everything got a little mixed up. You know, they wasn't really keeping records in those times.
To these diaspora wars, but I had to speak on this situation. In fact, we are so influential, man. Y'all gotta go find out the truth
like that
about K-pop. Man.
I like that right there, nigga.